All right, guys. Sorry about that. Had a little bit of technical difficulties there, but we were talking about Winter Soldier, which is what we ranked first, number one in Phase Two. You were talking about
The hijack scene when the cat jumps, no parachute, just wrecks everybody in there. And then we see an element to Natasha. I was saying how invested I was into her, where she like has this side mission from Fury, and it kind of pisses off Steve.
Yeah.
And she's still a soldier, and then we see, Nick Fury, like you said, stages death, and her emotion involved there.
Yeah. Well, we really see the spy aspect of her.
Yeah.
But what I really liked about this film is like you just said, is that they showed. I like that they showed the emotion of her. They showed how much Fury means to her. Where he's on the table, and she's like, "Don't do this to me, Fury," and like, but yeah, I mean, we really see like her allegiance to him.
Yeah.
Real quick, my favorite. I like the part where Maria Hill is in the transport with them when they get caught, and they're all like shackles after Natasha gets shot.
Oh yeah.
And then she's like, she takes out the other guard. She takes out the helmet.
I was crushing my head.
Yeah, and then she's just like, "Who's this guy?" To Sam. I love that scene so much. It's probably my favorite Maria Hill scene. But yeah, so again, so many good things about that film. You said that was your favorite suit of Cap's?
Yeah, the stealth suit. Just like it's all blue, the brown boots, and then he had a brown buckle, and then the straps around his shoulder were brown. Then he had just like the white symbol.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess it's just super stealthy.
Mine is the Endgame suit.
I mean, yeah, because it's more comic book accurate. It was like similar to that, but a new version, updated version of it, which was really nice. Don't get me wrong. I don't know. I just like that stealth version.
Fair enough.
I think my favorite, like you said, that was your favorite Maria Hill. Mine was when she talked about the twins in Age of Ultron in the elevator.
Oh yeah.
And he's like, he's fast, she's weird.
Yeah.
And then he's like, he makes a comment about letting a German scientist, what's it called, like experiment on you to protect your country or whatever.
Yeah, and she's like, well, we're not at war.
We're not at war.
They are.
Yeah,
that was a good moment. But my favorite was that one. All right, so that was Phase 2.
Yeah.
Let's get into Phase 3 before we have more freaking technical difficulties.
Hopefully that doesn't happen again, guys.
Just go 9876. No. So Phase 3 had a lot more in it. We got nine projects, 9 films. I'm gonna start off number 9 with Captain Marvel.
Same.
So don't think it was a bad film.
No.
Do you think it was? How do you think it was?
I'm not invested into Brie.
Brie Larson
as
Captain Marvel, really?
I think she looks it, the face wise. It's just
not buying her as Carol Danvers.
Yeah, just the character just wasn't.
Which was a thing that Kevin Feige and them had, that they didn't really like her performance in it.
Yeah.
And that's why she's not getting a solo part to it. It's the Marvels.
Yeah.
I thought she did okay.
It's a good movie.
It was a good film.
It's nice to see Marvel.
It was cool that was Stan Lee's cameo. Not only that, but that was a cameo of himself. So it's set in the 90s. He's on the bus reading the script for Mallrats, where he's playing himself in a film, in Kevin Smith's film, in Mallrats.
Really?
Yeah, if you look at it, the script says Mallrats. Yeah.
Oh, yes.
It says Mallrats on it. And that's him playing himself, getting ready for a film that he's going to do.
I do remember this.
So that was real world setting. It was like, oh, that's when he was literally on... Which, I'm sorry, he's Stan Lee. Why is he taking the bus? Well, how is he going to have a car taking him?
He wasn't Stan Lee then.
He was always Stan Lee.
Yeah, but it was before Marvel really, really took off.
It was before MCU, but...
but at the same time, he was...
It's Stan Lee. You know what I mean? That man take the bus?
But it was back in the day. It wasn't present time.
I guess. I still think a car could have taken...
takes place... It's like the second movie in chronological order.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it was way, way back.
I still think a car could have taken him to the movie set.
I guess.
But anyway. So, alright. So that was number 9. Number 8, I got Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2.
Damn, really?
Yes.
Again...
Guardians does it for you, I enjoy it, but it's not high up on my rankings. You know what I mean? I enjoyed the films. Don't get me wrong. I love watching them.
I just love all the actors.
Yeah.
Bradley Cooper as Rocket. You know, like you don't even hear his voice.
Bradley Cooper. He does a great Rocket. Like you totally lose that as Bradley Cooper. Yeah. Like you can hear it when he talks, but like when he's doing everything else, he's done a great job. Didn't see Bradley Cooper being a voice actor.
Me neither.
In that well.
And he killed it. He kills it, bro. He kills it. Number 8 for me was Ant-Man and the Wasp.
What?
I love the movie. Cool movie.
Oh wait, what am I talking about? It's my next one. Never mind. Okay.
Yeah, just like again, I don't know. It just didn't. I didn't realize how important it was, and so when I did this rankings, I did it truthfully of how I felt at that time.
Okay.
I didn't realize that's where Quantumania was going to lead to, and the whole multiverse. I had no idea that was the case. Really, I had no idea that whatchamacallit, the Conqueror. What the hell's his name? Freaking blue guy.
Blue guy.
From the Quantumanium, one of the main villains.
King?
King, yeah. I don't know why the hell spaced on his damn name. Yeah, King the Conqueror. Like, I had no idea he was coming.
I didn't like when they released it. I felt like it was out of place a bit.
Agreed.
Because they released it after Infinity War.
Yeah. And then it ended with an end credit scene.
Fitting with Infinity War.
Yeah.
So it's like, all right, so you're showing me what happened pre-Infinity War, but you came out with it after Infinity War? That was a bit of a...
It was a little weird.
Mess with my mind a little bit. Anyway. All right, so my 7 is Ant-Man and the Wasp. I liked it. I like the introduction to the Wasp. She killed it.
Yeah.
She's badass as Wasp. But yeah, my only beef with it was that it kind of felt like it was out of place.
Yeah.
Release-wise, not timeline-wise.
Yeah, and I think they did it because they didn't want to have such a space in between. They wanted to release something in between Infinity War and Endgame.
Fair enough.
So it was to keep the movies.
What's your
number 7 for me was Doctor Strange.
Original Doctor Strange. Okay, all right.
Mm-hmm. Oh wow, it was really good. Benedict Cumberbatch is Doctor Strange now. He's not Doctor Who. Like, just let's throw it out the window. He's Doctor Who. He did a good job.
No, he's not.
Huh?
He's not Doctor Who.
Isn't he in freaking?
He was Sherlock Holmes.
No.
Benedict Cumberbatch is never Doctor Who, sir. Not that I know. Was he?
Hold on.
You gotta look that up right now. We've got to pause.
Yeah, wasn't he? He was Doctor Who. He is
Doctor Who with the TARDIS and the traveling phone booth thing.
Oh,
it's a time machine.
That's a different one. Total different guy. You're right. It just registered.
I'm like, what? When the hell was Benedict Cumberbatch?
He played something else outside of Doctor Strange.
Sherlock Holmes.
Outside of that.
I don't know what you're talking about. Anywho, we're going to pass right by that one.
Okay, cool.
Because that was weird. You're going to have to update your software.
So 7 for you was what?
7 for me was Ant-Man and the Wasp. And
okay.
Doctor Strange for you. 6 was Thor Ragnarok.
Okay. I put Guardians too.
Okay. All right.
6.
Again, it was a new evolution of Thor. I think it was where they finally got it right.
He was needed.
It was so high ranked for everybody. Ragnarok. Taika Waititi coming in directing that did a phenomenal job. Yeah. All right, so that number 5 for me. What's your 6?
Guardians.
Oh, Guardians. Right.
Guardians. Okay. And then I spoke earlier in Guardians 1 why I love just the music, the characters. We got Mantis. We got to see the first introduction to a living celestial. Eagle, the planet, and it just kept opening up more doors of what the hell can happen in the future.
Dancing Baby Groot.
Oh yeah, that was cute. Forget about that.
My 5 was Doctor Strange.
Okay.
Didn't realize another film that surprised me. I didn't realize I was gonna like it that much. Knew zero about Doctor Strange before that movie.
Really?
Yeah, didn't know anything about him. But I thought they did it great, visually stunning. Again, Benedict Cumberbatch embodied Doctor Strange. Yeah. He is Doctor Strange for sure. Yeah. What's your 5?
Ragnarok.
Okay.
I really liked Ragnarok. I really liked Bruce Banner in it. A little like tiny poke at World War Hulk. We got to see Beta Ray Bill on the statue. And
little did we know, Hulk had a baby.
A son. Yeah.
He's out there making babies.
Yeah. And then we got to see not the Collector. What's his name?
The Grandmaster.
The Grandmaster, which is the brother of the Collector. Sakaar was just visually cool. Valkyrie. Yeah.
Yes.
Man, just so much. It was just a really cool movie. Korg, hilarious.
The wife and I talked about this, and we would definitely be in a throuple with Tessa. Tessa Thompson. So if you're interested, Tessa,
okay. Well, guys,
we will be down for that to happen. Anyway, so number 5 for you is, you said Ragnarok. Okay. Yeah. My number 4, Black Panther.
Same.
Yes, nice.
Same.
Okay.
Yeah. Great movie.
Great job.
Chadwick killed it.
Yes,
rest in peace, man. But
he is our king, for sure.
I don't think I can say anything bad about that movie.
I will punch you in the face if you say
true. I think my second favorite villain is Killmonger. That's Thanos first, and then Killmonger.
He was a phenomenal bad guy. Like, you kind of rooted for him too.
Yeah, he had reason why he did it.
Oh, he's bad.
Yeah, we have brothers and sisters all around the world, and we can liberate them with the right tools. Like, it was just nice. It was just I understood why he felt that pain. The murder of his father.
Yeah.
By his
brother. Yeah, by his uncle. Yeah. Cool little fact about that. The director, Ryan Coogler, the final line from Killmonger was, bury me in the ocean with my ancestors that knew death was better than bondage.
Yeah.
They didn't know if that was going to make it in the movie. They thought Disney was going to snip
controversial.
it.
Yeah.
They thought Disney was going to cut it. Disney was like, dude, we'd love that.
Yeah.
Put that in.
Yeah.
So that was cool.
Yeah. I didn't know that.
Something that they didn't think was going to make it in actually wound up making it in, that Disney really liked.
Ryan Coogler swing hard and everything he did for Black Panther. Knocked it out of the park.
Both times.
And both times. And he executed at such a high level. Kudos to him, man.
For sure. He's definitely one of my favorite directors now.
Yeah, absolutely. Top 5.
Oh yeah.
Really excited to see what he's gonna do with Ironheart. Truthfully,
me too. That's gonna be another. I think that's the next show I'm most excited about. Like I was for Hawkeye. I'm looking forward to Ironheart. Okay. Your number 4. Oh no, you said Black Panther.
Yeah, Black Panther.
All right, number 3. What you got?
Civil War.
Same.
Yeah.
All right.
I think our top 3 are going to be... Actually, I think your 1 and 2 might be flipped with mine.
Okay.
But, Civil War. Okay. Cap's back in the show.
Introduction of Black Panther.
Yeah. And seeing Spider-Man for the first time, too.
Yes.
We got 2 new heroes introduced there.
The big surprise of Ant-Man growing big. Yeah.
Giant Man. And then seeing... Rhodey got hurt. Seeing Vision and Wanda start to create chemistry. Seeing the grief in Hawkeye's eyes of just kind of wanting to be there for Wanda because of what her brother did for him.
Well, he says he owes her a debt. Yeah. I think the best thing that they did about this film is they really showed us both sides of the fight, both sides, both viewpoints, and we really understood both 100%.
Yeah.
I remember when the movie came out, me and you were like, dude, I don't know like who to side with. I'm like, I'm only choosing Iron Man because I'm an Iron Man fan. Yeah. But it's like I totally understood Steve's part.
Yeah.
And like you really got it because of the other 2 films. Winter Soldier really cemented his side in that I'm tired of taking orders from government. Like, you don't know who's who.
Because of Project Insight and of how deadly that could have been when you take away freedom. That's not freedom,
Yeah, like he's put it best. He's like, oh, you're holding a gun to everybody's head and calling it protection.
Yeah.
Like, no. Like, he's like, we're best when we're in our own hands.
Yeah.
So, I think it was very, very well done. My number 2 is Avengers Infinity War.
Oh, no. So then we're even. Yeah.
We're even all the way up. All right. Infinity War, it was great to see. The only thing I didn't like is that they split up the teams. But for the most part, for the story, I got it. It made sense. It was cool to see each set of teams going at it.
Yeah.
The Iron Man held his own against Thanos.
That was great.
That was awesome.
Just to see
when he got stabbed, scared the hell out of me. Oh my god!
Well, just seeing the nanotech when they were still in New York before they left to Titan, and just like him just tapping and just coming out. Yeah. Steve, that's actually the art director right there.
Yeah.
And then Bruce being like, "Where did this come from?"
Yeah, nanotech, you like it?
Yeah. Yeah, I think the whole movie from start to finish was great. Spider-Man popping up out of nowhere and hey kid, where'd you come from?
Yeah.
Him making the Squidward joke.
That was awesome. Yeah.
It's like, sorry, Earth is closed.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly.
Like, the funniest things ever.
That was really good.
Hulk struggling to Hulk out after getting humiliated in the very beginning.
Yeah.
Just
annihilated, dude.
Oh god,
Thanos destroyed that man.
And then I think it set the tone. It was like, this guy's a badass. Badass. He took his armor off. He had nothing on. Yeah. No, he fought him with armor. But when he added the next Infinity Stone is when he... Yeah. The second Infinity Stone. Because no being had ever yielded two.
Yeah.
And then...
So he's like, I don't need this. This. Exactly.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Loki's neck being snapped. Seeing rough. Thor's eyes just... Like,
dude, you felt that pain for sure. And you knew that, oh, this is it.
Yeah.
You didn't know.
Little did we know.
Yeah. You didn't know how it was going to play out. Nobody could have seen that coming. But you really like felt like, oh, man, this is it for Loki.
Tom Hiddleston.
Yeah, for Tom Hiddleston, for Loki. Fix this guy. I don't know. You keep shaking the table.
No, sorry.
No, you're good. So yeah, but Infinity War just very well done. I love the scene of the girls banding together in the fight in Wakanda. It's like she's not alone.
Oh yeah. So Okoye, Black Widow, and Scarlet Witch.
Yes, them three together. That was
and
awesome.
And then Scarlet Witch comes in the house. She's like, "Why was she up there the whole time?"
Yeah, that was so funny. But yeah, I thought it was really well done. Can't say a bad thing about it.
I think the Black Order introduction to the Black Order, that was cool. Badass. They're really cool. It was
a solid squad to have.
What else was I gonna say? I think
that's another one I'd give 6 stones.
Oh yeah, absolutely 6 stones, both and Endgame. Like
easy.
Such good movies. I think.
So let's go into that one.
The snap. No. Still Infinity War. Like the snap. Watching, I cried when Peter died.
Dude, that was hard, man.
Yeah,
that was
Peter Parker, not Quill. Screw Peter Quill. We would have won.
I don't blame him. I don't.
I mean, I don't blame him either.
Because if you were told that your girl was killed like that, you'd want to attack that person too. I blame Mantis. You can't keep your mouth shut. Like, oh, he's mourning. Like, you didn't have to say that. True. You just said it after the fact. They almost had the glove off. I blame Mantis.
Nah, I blame Peter.
He's going to react any way anybody would have. Come on. You can't blame him for having emotions. His girl just died.
Yeah, but the fate of the universe.
Still, if that was my wife that had died,
you're literally the leader of the Guardians of the Galaxy.
I don't care. Damn all that.
Half of it's about to disappear.
Don't care. I'm whooping the mess out of the person who killed my wife.
True. Take the gauntlet and use the gauntlet to whoop his ass.
You're a guy. You can't do that.
Huh? Why not? He's half celestial.
Oh, true.
He could have,
I forgot about
and
that.
he yielded the Power Stone.
That's true.
Kind of almost died, but still.
Yeah, help.
He could. Come on, Drax could have. Mantis could have used it. Like all of these alien beings could have. Somebody could have done it.
I'm sticking with it was Mantis' fault.
Nah. Screw Peter Quill. In that movie, in particular. All the other times, I love you. I love Guardians of the Galaxy.
So, but yeah, Infinity War was excellent. Endgame still remains my favorite Marvel movie of all time. Yeah.
Man.
So
Secret
well
Wars
done.
and King Dynasty have big shoes to fill.
For sure. And I wouldn't even try to beat Endgame. I would just try to match it, honestly.
Yeah.
But that first 2 hours that we got, I mean, the film's pretty long, pretty lengthy.
Yeah.
But the first 2 hours kind of just set up the fight.
Yes.
But I like what they did with it. I like everything that they dealt with the aftermath of Infinity War.
Yeah. And I like that they carried over that this was the first time Steve and Tony had seen each other since Civil War.
Correct.
And they, he was like, you said that we'd fight together and we'd lose together. And you lied.
Where were you? Yeah.
Where were you?
Yeah. Huh.
He's like, I got nothing for you. And then,
liar. Yeah. That was an emotional scene.
Seeing him so skinny.
Yeah, that's another thing that they did really well.
Spend 22 days in space.
I called it. I called Captain Marvel going to get him.
I mean, I knew that. Who the hell else? Yeah.
Well, they were saying the rescue suit, but I'm like,
nah, I didn't think that.
Yeah.
I didn't think that. I think it was Captain Marvel too.
Yeah. Which I want to know how did she find him?
I mean, she flies. She flies so fucking quick.
True, but either way, So yeah, I mean, Endgame, just very well done. That war,
the fight scene, the portal scenes, everyone coming in on your left.
Yeah, dude. That whole war scene, I watch it all the time.
Yeah,
I started right there from when the explosion from the snap from Hulk snap.
Oh yeah,
I watch it from then on all the time.
It hurt me. Favorite. I picked up when I see it in the movie theaters when I seen Hulk struggle with the snap, and he's like, and it was hurting him. I was like, oh, he's trying to bring back Natasha.
That's what it was?
He struggled, and they confirmed it.
Oh,
so he struggled.
He's like, I really tried. Yeah.
He tried so hard to bring back Natasha. I knew he was gonna, but because it was a soul for a soul, it's just she wasn't coming back.
I had a thought about that. All right, it's a soul for a soul, right? When you put it back, why does the person not come back?
I don't think it works.
It's a soul for a soul. Yeah. When you give the soul stone back, how are you not getting a soul in return?
I don't think they'll do that. I don't think so.
No, I understand that they're not going to do that, but I'm just wondering how is that not part of it?
The only reason it was replaced was to not create an alternate timeline.
Mm-hmm.
So they put it back right before it was taken.
So they're putting it back before the person was sacrificed. So meaning, then that person in that timeline didn't get sacrificed, right? Is that what you're saying?
In that timeline,
right? In that timeline, and your timeline is still the same, but you're just putting the soul stone back.
Yeah. Essentially.
You're not exchanging it.
Right.
God. Okay, that makes sense.
It sucks.
That makes sense. So, yeah. So, all right. So, that's phase 3.
I think
that's everything, right? Yeah, we caught up. Yep.
Yeah.
And then we have our phase 4 rankings on there, episode 10. If you guys want to go check that out. Let's talk about the future of phase 5. Of what's going to be coming.
Actually, I think I got a picture for you. Just look at.
So next film is Quantumania, Ant-Man's third film.
Correct.
Okay.
February of this year.
We will be seeing that for sure.
Absolutely. And then right after that, in springtime 2023, Secret Invasion.
Okay.
May.
Show. That's a show.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct. So we have 6 shows, 6 movies.
Yes.
I'll just break down. I'll go movies first, and then I'll do shows.
Okay.
So Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania in February. Guardians of the Galaxy in May, Volume 3. The Marvels in July. Blade is supposed to come out in November.
It's really up in the air.
Got delayed.
Yeah.
We'll see what's gonna happen.
They had a reset on that.
Yeah. And then May of 2024 is going to be Captain America and New World Order. Yeah. And then July 2024 is Thunderbolts.
Okay.
And then for show wise,
Thunderbolts will be closing out Phase 5, correct? Or is that
correct?
Okay.
Correct. As of now.
Okay.
That could change because I think the release of Blade and the Supernatural will tie in with a little bit of Agatha Harkness.
Okay.
Coven of Chaos. My bad. Because that's also Supernatural.
Yes.
And I think they changed the name because it was what was it called before? Agatha House of Harkness or something like that.
I thought it was always a Coven of Chaos.
No, they changed it. So the first one was like the House of Harkness or something.
Oh yeah, you're right.
I think they changed it to the Coven of Chaos is because
they're gonna bring in other witches.
And I think there's gonna be like either some of them survived or they're going to find descendants of the ones that she stole all the power from. Or just new breed of witches, and she's gonna create a new coven, and then she's gonna bleed them of their power.
Got you. Okay.
And that's how she's gonna get power back.
All right. So then go into the shows now. And that's
so first one up is Secret Invasion, which I'm actually really excited for.
Yeah, me too. That's gonna be interesting.
I think that can be a movie at some point. Another part,
or you don't think that's gonna lead into Secret Wars?
But Secret Wars doesn't have to do much with the Skrulls. And Secret Invasion will have to do with the Skrulls.
Okay, gotcha. All right.
So that'd be fun to see how all that turns out. Then after that, it's Echo. That's summer 2024. So, I'm sorry, that's summer of this year.
Yeah, summer 2024.
And Secret Invasion is spring this year.
Okay.
So very soon. And then after that, Loki season 2, which is out of all of the shows, that's the second one that I'm really excited for. Daredevil Born Again is the one I'm super.
Yeah, that one's gonna be awesome.
But Loki 2, because they said it's gonna pick off right where it left off.
Yeah.
So
I like when they do that.
Sylvie is potentially in charge now.
The
timelines, sitting at the Citadel.
Oh, okay.
Loki gets thrown into that alternate timeline where King is now in charge of the TVA.
Yeah.
and Mobius doesn't know who he is.
Right.
And they're picking up right from there.
Awesome.
And then after... After that, it's Ironheart.
That's the one I'm most excited about.
Fall of 2023.
I'm so excited about that. Just seeing Riri, the actress playing Riri, seeing what she did in Wakanda Forever. Really looking forward to that one. I thought she did a great job.
She doesn't have the vibranium suit.
She doesn't have the vibranium Ironheart suit.
So she's going to have to make her own again.
Correct.
So that'd be interesting.
Yes. And then after that...
Agatha.
Okay.
Covenant of Chaos.
Mm-hmm.
And then the last show
Big one.
Yeah.
Daredevil.
So that's like winter 2023, 2024. And then spring is Daredevil of 2024.
Okay.
So we got a whole year. Okay. A little over a year.
Oh, we got plenty to watch until then.
Absolutely. And I think this is the biggest release of shows. Phase 4, I think it was like 10, 5 and 5, something like that.
Well, Phase 4 was the start of it. Disney Plus coming out.
Correct. Yep.
So it makes sense that they wouldn't load us up immediately. Yeah. Kind of see how it starts off, see if people are interested in it. Mm-hmm. People obviously were. Yeah. Thought they did great. Thought the shows that they came out with were excellent. So yeah, I'm excited for Phase 5. I think it's gonna be a good phase. I'm really looking forward to it. I think there's gonna be a lot for us to cover. Yeah. We will be here to cover everything, we promise. And we're gonna have a lot of fun doing it. Yeah. I don't know. I think that's it for today. What do you think?
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah, we look forward to it, guys. We also, while watching this, comment your guys' phase order.
Yeah.
Or if you guys want to just simplify and just do your favorite film of that phase, that's cool too. We really want to know what you guys think. You guys are sitting here watching us. Talk your guys' ear off about what we like. We want to hear what you guys like.
Yep.
So that is it for today's episode. Yeah. And I thank you guys for joining us yet again. Sorry about the technical difficulties. We're gonna work on that. I was gonna say Yeah.
So we'll send out 2 videos then.
Yeah, we're gonna part 1, part 2 it, just like the other episode, unfortunately. But yeah, so that's it for today. Thank you guys for joining us again, and as always, Kika, I am with you
to the end of life.
Thanks, guys.